Aside from being an award-winning pop star, presenter, personal trainer and actress, she's fronting a campaign with Boots and Soltan to raise awareness of sun damage.And given her experiences with cancer. It's a message close to her heart. We sat down with Michelle, 38, who has 2 children, Faith, 6, and AJ, 4, with her hubby, Irish businessman Hugh Hanley, to find out more. Hey Michelle, tell us about the Soltan campaign. Soltan's campaign is quite hard-hitting with the message. You wouldn't tattoo your child because it's permanent. So why would you allow them to get sun damage which is permanent? You don't see the sun damage you're allowing your children to go out and get from UVA rays, unless you've got a 5-star rated UVA protection factor, which is what Soltan is. And the only one available at that range. That pretty much sums it up. Why would you put your children at risk from something that permanently damages their skin? When did you first become aware you needed more than just a high SPF for good skincare? It was only when I was doing research for AJ, my second child. He has sensitive skin and would burn more easily. I realized it's not just about an SPF. It's looking at the UVA ratings and making sure it's at least 5 stars. He gave me that wake-up call. It's overlooked so easily and it shouldn't be. It's crazy. What made you want to take part in this campaign? The last few years have been quite tough. Health-wise. I've gone through surgery to prevent cancer and eradicate the risks, so I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't then try to eliminate the risk of things like skin cancer. What's the point of trying to get rid of cancers within if I can't help myself get rid of cancers on the outside? And then protecting my kids as well. That's why I'm passionate about it. Tell us about the Real Full Monty, which you did recently. The reason I was asked to do the Real Full Monty is because of everything I've been through with the BRCA gene and because I had the double mastectomy. All of the women who were involved with the show were there because of their link to breast cancer. Whether they'd had it or their family had it, we were all there for that reason, to raise awareness of it. Initially I said no, which was hard, too, because I knew what a big show it was and how amazing it would be. But I just couldn't imagine myself getting something that isn't me out because I'm quite detached from them. But it was a weird prospect to think about, to just do that and show everybody what I had reconstructed. Myself in Victoria, Derbyshire, had that kind of feeling. Because she had a single mastectomy from when she'd had breast cancer. So we became each other's shoulder to cry on a little bit. Sometimes it's hard. Some days we want to be confident and shout. It doesn't matter what we've been through, we're still as beautiful as everybody else. But then we're still self-conscious because our boss are different. It was classy, sassy, strong. It wasn't salacious striptease by any stretch of the imagination. Where does the land lie with music for you in the future? Liberty X girls, we're gigging? We've got about 40 or 50 gigs this summer, all around the UK, which is great. My stint with Atomic Kitten was only ever for the short term. It still lasted 2 years, and it was only internationally anyway. I loved it, I had the best time, but it wasn't my band. Liberty X was my band. If there was another girl group you could join, which would it be? Oh gosh. I just love the Pussycat Dolls, I think they're great. I love Nicole Scherzinger. I would say, if I was going to go in a girl band for the professionalism and talent, then Destiny's Child. Of course. But I can imagine being a pussycat doll would be way more fun. What was your best moment in pop? I would say one of my proudest would be performing at the Royal Variety performance in front of the Queen. That was pretty awesome. But touring around Australia with Bon Jovi and Pink, that's pretty cool. Honestly, when I look back, we did some pretty cool things. Can you recall any particular fashion disasters? I had pink hair in Liberty X. I had pink streaks right at the beginning. That would probably be a real disaster. Not only were they pink hair extensions, they were synthetic pink hair extensions. Imagine trying to straighten my hair and not melt that hair. Game over, everyday. Why pink? I think at the time I loved Steps and Lisa Scott Lee had blue and I was like, I want pink. I'm a pop star. I know, right? What an idiot. Do your kids know about your past? They know everything. Google and Siri are dangerous on the iPad. Faith literally knows everything. She's 6 and she's Cerise me. Michelle Heaton, that's all I hear from the bedroom. I'm like, Faith, what are you doing? Michelle Heaton singing, and then, more often than not, I hear, Kevin. Chandelier. She loves Kevin, Sim, and his audition piece for The Voice. She watches that on repeat. Would you mind if your kids also went into showbiz? They could do whatever they wanted. Because I've loved it. I know some people can get scarred and it's hard and it can be cruel, but so can every profession. I think it's the person you are, whether you withstand it or let it define or break you. It could have broken me many times, but I loved it too much to walk away. Or let it break me. Also, no one is forcing you to become a successful pop star. Yeah. Is it really that bad? It's not. I enjoyed every second of being in the band. I can't complain at all.